My name is Tomara / Lady Victory. I'm a courageous, connected, powerful Black woman that happens to be living with HIV. I wasn't always her. There was a time when I was in a dark place due to my HIV diagnosis, and I was so scared to get treatment because of the stigma. The stigma was killing me. So for like a year, I didn't receive treatment. And when I finally decided to go back, it wasn't even a decision, it was a choice that I made to choose life. And in choosing life, that means I had to get treated. I went to a clinic and I fell into this nurse's arms when I walked in the door. And she said to me, "Don't worry, you're not gonna die on my watch." When she said this to me, I was in tears, but I was still filled with hope that like something can change for me. So they took me in the clinic and they poured into me. They stirred up all the hope inside of me for me to finally realize that treatment does work. And that's when my journey with treatment began, and my life started to change. And I started to feel more empowered about my HIV diagnosis. And then, once I became empowered about my diagnosis, I was able to share with my family the truth and live in my truth. And when you're living in your truth and not letting the ignorance or stigma take control of your life, like, life changes for you. Of course, there's gonna be stigma. There's gonna be people out there that's gonna say a lot of things to you or about your diagnosis, but that doesn't define you. Like, HIV does not define me. I know who I am, and it's a little emotional to even speak about that season of my life where I was in a dark place. Being in that dark place, I didn't know whether I could live with this diagnosis or how I would live with this diagnosis. And there was moments where I felt like I couldn't live at all until, I met those amazing souls that helped pour into me, because like love is the cure for everything that seeks to destroy us. And they loved me back to life. And I was able to say, you know what? This doesn't define me. And I was able to really understand the diagnosis and understand everything about this condition. It's not a death sentence, it's a chronic condition that you could live a beautiful life with the HIV diagnosis. And I want anybody and everybody to know, like, this is not the end of you. Life is not over because of a diagnosis. Because that diagnosis changed my life and helped me become the woman that I am today. I used to feel like a victim, and I no longer have a victim mentality. I'm victorious in all that I do. And I will be the voice for all those suffering in silence until they find their own voice. And that's how I feel about it. Don't let nobody silence your voice. Your voice matters, you matter, and you are not your condition. You are not HIV, and HIV does stop with me.